Welcome to Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
Called his favorite radio host to say
Check out
goodbye.
the music. Why are you killing yourself?
Because life sucks sometimes, you know? And I've been here before. I come here often to, think, and I regret the moment that I haven't jumped earlier.
At first, Howard thought it was just a crank call, so he asked motorists on the bridge to honk their horns if the man was really there.
Is anybody, looking at you, the fact that you're, ready to jump off a bridge?
The cars that are passing by.
They are? Is anybody stopping to help you?
No.
They're not stopping traffic?
I don't think any. Who gives a damn?
Honk or call us or something if you see this guy. What are you wearing?
If you're listening now and you see this guy, there goes someone honking.
And one morning, commuter actually stopped to talk to the man.
Howard, I heard you talking.
Yes?
I'm a passerby. He's serious.
Oh, he is? All right, then let me...
And I'm blocking traffic. I'm here with him.
All right, let me talk him down.
Suddenly, Howard knew it was a matter of life or death. He had to keep the man calm until police could get to the scene. And Howard says he knew just how to do that with his unique sense of humor.
And by the way, first of all, let me thank you for calling in. I've always wanted to help someone who was about to jump from a bridge.
What do you mean you won't come down to the studio?
What? I work nights. That would be impossible.
You can get to the bridge at this time, but you can't get to the show?
Howard, keep this guy laughing. This is a guy who lives for your show. He lives to laugh. And through a series of jokes, I kept his spirits up. And in the back of my mind the whole time, I just kept thinking, I'll keep him laughing until the cops get there.
Sure enough, Howard's jokes worked. The man was saved.
I am not a hero.
Yes, you are, Howard. You saved a man's life. You've got to get used to the idea that you're a hero.
I'm not comfortable calling myself a hero, Robin. I did what any human being would do.
Although some folks speculated it all may have been a hoax, the police said it was real. They took the man to the hospital for observation. As for Howard, he's certainly not shying away from the spotlight. As always, he enjoys the good publicity. They don't call him the king of all media for nothing.
Yes. You know, Robin. Ooh. Yes. I am a hero this morning, Robin. What a gift.
Did you get that fax I just gave you?
No, what's that?
Where the guy said if you're going to be a dick all morning, at least play some good music?
How about this? Robin, we can all be heroes. You know, when the moment in life challenges you, when you have to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
That's what this song means, that we can all be heroes. I just stepped forward, that's all. And when I stepped forward, my actions were recognized, but I didn't do it to be recognized.
You didn't think about that at the time.
Not at the time. I was clear-headed about the situation. I mean, now I'm receiving all this praise, but...
And it's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah. You can tell I'm embarrassed, can't you? Oh, shut
I thought
up.
he said you could be me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on our phone right now, I am informed that a high-level official would like to sing my praises.
Who would that be, Howard?
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest governor of New Jersey that we have ever seen. A woman I backed when she was down. Mm-hmm. And I was right about her.
You were a hero in that case, too.
I was a hero there, believe me. Ms.
Recognized your heroism.
Now everybody loves her. Back then, no one wanted to vote for her. At the last minute, we pulled through, and now we have a great governor.
It was a good move.
I told you she'd be good. And here she is, the first lady of our country.
Of New Jersey. Yeah.
Well, whatever. Soon to be the vice president of the United States, by the way. If she plays her cards right, which she has been doing. Ms. Christy Todd Whitman.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Howard.
Good morning, oh governor.
Governor
No, I
O'Governor.
should be saying that to you. Congratulations on yesterday.
Thank you, Governor. I did it for you, you know.
Oh, you did, huh?
You've been brave in your own way, and I, too, wanted to step forward. You know,
You've been inspired by her. is that
I've
what
been
you're saying?
inspired by you. I used to be a coward. You know, I'll confess, Ms. Whitman, I used to hang up on such callers. I lost 3 or 4 of them early on in my career. I lost a
See
couple.
what you could have done. See what you could have done earlier on.
You're right, but I backed away. I was shy. I was introverted. I didn't care about my brothers. And yesterday, I was a hero. I stepped forward. But obviously, I shouldn't be doing the talking. You
Right,
should.
why don't you let her tell you?
Let me find out why
Much
you're
more
calling.
fun to listen to him.
Go ahead, Ms. Whitman.
Miss, please. Miss
Governor
Christie.
Whitman.
I mean, that's right. Right, Governor, what's wrong with me?
wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Your Highness. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your Highness, please don't let me interrupt.
Well, what I particularly wanted to compliment you on, Howard, is your ability to bring two sides together. I mean, you were able not only to, first of all, show that our Port Authority police listen avidly to you,
That's
which
right.
is an interesting thing and good thing to know, so we know how to communicate.
Right.
And also, you were
Yeah.
able to put a New Jersey Port Authority policeman together with a Brooklyn woman to help effectuate this final proper ending to the story.
You had to be amazed by the courage of this woman to step out of her car onto the bridge to do her what she should have done, but still to step forward like that when she risked her own life. She was a bit of a hero too. Not as much as me, of course, who kept the man on the
Another person
phone.
who didn't think about herself for a moment.
Right.
Of course, I do love the idea that someone's going to go jump off a bridge with their cellular phone. I agree with you. That indicates a little something about the mindset at the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was true too.
The other thing that bothered me about that was the battery was low.
Yeah, well, that was. I was amazed. Actually, you were able to keep him on as long as you did, because those things run out of batteries pretty fast.
Well, you must admit my keen wit kept him on the phone because of laughter. I hope that suicide prevention lines were listening yesterday, because this sets an excellent example, doesn't it, Robin? In the sense
I think that what you ought to do is now start holding workshops to teach others.
Yeah, I'm not
how
too
to do
busy.
this.
I'm not sure the others could carry it off in the same way somehow.
Listen, I'm busy with movie meetings. But, Ms. Whitman, I am not going to embarrass you by bringing up the bathroom that was supposed to be dedicated to
Howard,
me.
let me just tell
What
you
more
that
does
good
he have to
things
do?
Good things come to he who waits.
I am
And the
waiting.
government takes a little longer, but never feel. Yeah, you'll get your just desserts on this one.
I always felt all along that you would be a great governor. I told you that when things looked bleak. And you have proven to be a better governor than I even thought.
Oh, thank
So
you
I'm
very
proud
much.
of you. I know you promised me that a bathroom rest stop would be named after me. I would not hound you. I know that there are bigger,
Yes,
important
he
issues.
hasn't called, you must admit.
He hasn't
Absolutely.
called. No, he has not called.
No,
And-
I would
and-
never even think to pick up the phone and call you and beg you for that. I know in your wisdom, at the right time, I will be honored with that rest stop.
There
You
you
will
go.
be honored, sir.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
Your Highness.
No. Please.
Please, Your Highness.
Sir.
Your Majesty. Thank you so much.
Okay, goodbye.
The great governor of New Jersey
Yes.
calling in to congratulate me.
Now that, too, was not a hoax. That was really the governor.
She was on a cellular phone calling from the GWB. Wow. What an honor. What an honor.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you'd be lauded by governors?
Please. I'm used to being such a dickhead. For once I do something decent. I don't even know what I did. What is it, Papa Polai?
Carly Simon is here in a very happy mood. In fact, as we speak, she's in the hallway singing Hound Dog to the e-cameras.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh. So I thought that she's
I thought she
afraid
didn't like to sing in
Well, it's
public.
only Ganji.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Carly Simon obviously heard about my heroics.
And rushed in.
Rushed in and wanted to perform. She said, first of all, this is a woman who's afraid to perform in public.
Yes.
She has a fear of performing.
That is true. I happen to know for a fact she did a tribute show to for one of on one of those. In fact, it was the Roy Orbison tribute show. I think it was, or a different one. I apologize, but they had an audience there. But Carly taped her separately on a different day when there was nobody there. Same
Wow.
set,
Yeah.
but it just audience free.
That's weird.
Well, she did
We
the same
got to
thing.
find out about what that is.
Then one time she did
Maybe-
a concert at her home. She had to do it like in her house.
on her dock.
On her
That's
dock.
a great one.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can help her with this problem.
Yeah. Oh. Right.
I went to.
Yeah, I'm a hero.
You're like the Wizard of Oz now.
I went to.
I like that thing that she did from her house because she was wearing this white, like almost see-through outfit.
Kept blowing around.
And it was cold out and the wind was blowing and She was obviously aroused.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the wind was
She was
moving.
not wearing...
She wasn't wearing a bra. And the headlights were definitely on. That was a good spot. She's got a great body.
Yeah.
How's her body look out there?
Great.
Yeah?
Great. I went to the Arista Records.
What's she wearing? She wearing that little silk thing that she wore on that album cover?
No.
Yeah, everyone gets around me, starts dressing like a nun.
They usually dress up in armor.
If she still has that thing, that thing's 20 years old by
She
now.
used to pose in the sexiest covers for her albums. With that little tiny mini dress. That 90.
Yeah.
The 90 when she was like kind of like...
With the jack boots?
Yeah, that was a great cover. And she had a look on her face.
Yeah, she had a look on her face like she just finished having sex with some
Or
guy.
was just about to.
With a trucker.
I was going to say, I went to the Arista Records 15th anniversary show like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was, everybody on the label was there singing. And then they go, ladies and gentlemen, Carly Simon. So I was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, because she never
Invited to see Carly
performs.
Simon.
Yeah.
And she came out and talked.
No, it was a videotape.
Oh.
And you know what's funny? She said, this is what she said. This is an exact quote. Because Howard was a hero and stepped up to the plate and was brave, I'm going to be brave. and
Really?
perform.
It's encouraged her to face
Yeah.
her fear, huh?
Do you think she'll be singing a Howard Stern song?
Sure.
Do you?
No, I don't know. I didn't ask her. She's singing out there. She's in a very good mood. So, yeah, I think she will.
Keep her out there long enough, she'll change. All right, let me take a commercial break, then we'll hear from Carly Simon, who, for the first time ever, is able to play. She's going
Wow.
to try and muster up the heroic courage that I
This
did
is
yesterday.
another moment.
That's correct. It's a very special show. We'll be right back.
Have been,
Oh,
he was, you can tell from
he was uptight.
just talking to me that there's a definite Puritan streak in me, right?
Not really. I
Well,
see
it's-
right through that, my
You do.
dear.
All right, you
yeah,
see through that,
you
all
got
right.
a body that does not say I have a period. Look at that. Your clothes are coming off. You don't even strike me as. This is all an act. I know exactly what you're like in the privacy of your bedroom.
What am I like, Howard?
I'll tell you what you're like. You're a woman who enjoys to be handled. You like to be. You like to have a really good session in the sack. You like a guy to do things to you. You like to lay back a little bit and let him do some stuff that not just typical sex.
What kind of books do I like?
You like bondage books. You're into bondage. You fantasize about being bound. You fantasize about being tied to a bed while I do things to you.
Robin,
are
what's,
you saying
what's
you
the
didn't-
most shocking thing that you've ever heard Howard say?
There's nothing shocking about that.
I don't know.
She doesn't
Are you
get shocked.
completely inured to this by now? Are you just...
Yeah, I'm
Have
sort
you
of
built up-
immune.
She's immune.
I got a callus.
All right,
big
here's what I want to
callus.
do. Here's what I want to do. I want to take a little break. Give you time to catch your composure.
But is she saying she didn't
And,
like your book? That's what I want to know.
No, I haven't. I have not read his book, and I will.
She's busy
read
with
it
children's
now.
books.
But then how can she say her father wouldn't have published it?
What she's saying is her
Because-
father
because
had
I've
in
read enough
mind.
about it.
Her father was the kind of guy. The early guys in publishing were like they were looking. They thought that books were something that the masses couldn't enjoy.
No,
books were for
Because my
intellectuals.
father discovered Dale Carnegie. Do you know who Dale
Yes,
Carnegie
yes,
is?
yes.
Power of Positive Thinking.
I
How
read
to
that book.
Friends
You think
and
it
Influence
did nothing
People.
for me? I read that book in high school because I saw I was going nowhere. I read How to Win Friends and Influence People. None of it worked
Oh dear.
But Howard, how did you get so popular?
because I stayed true to myself and who I am.
It's
And
quite
that's
a
what people love
literary
about you.
book.
It is a literary
Yeah,
book.
I think that
I'm
your
gonna
father
read
would
it.
have liked
I am
it.
definitely.
I am
gonna
shocked that you haven't read it. That's required reading.
read it. You are shocked.
All right, let's take a break. Here's what I want to do. When we come back, I want you to do a little performing for me.
Anything you want. Anything.
I understand you put together a hero song for me that you want to sing to me, that I'm a hero from yesterday.
Well, I didn't put it together.
Oh.
Somebody handed me this sheet of
I
paper.
was pretending like you put it together.
Oh, was that part
Yeah,
of it? Sorry,
yeah,
I blew it.
yeah, thanks.
Like the one Maureen McGovern put together?
Yeah. You couldn't weigh more than 120 pounds, am I correct?
128,
Yeah. What are you, about 5'10"?
5'11".
Oof. Got a great ass.
You haven't seen it.
No, I checked it out. You don't wear pants like that if you don't want someone checking it out. Whatever, that's a dress.
It's a little skirt.
Got great legs. What kind of shoes you wearing? You say? Oh, flats? Gary, see if we have a pair of heels back there
You want to
to give
dress
Carly.
Size 10.
Flats?
Yeah.
Oh,
Flats? What's wrong with flats?
they're so unsexy.
Did you want me to wear heels?
Yeah.
Fishnet stockings?
Yeah, no, I like what you're wearing. I would have loved it with heels. That would look cute.
Well,
Let's take a break, Carly.
okay. Let's
And then
do
when we
it.
come back, we'll play some tracks from your new album. I'll hear what you're up to.
Okay.
And you'll sing a little for me. Get over that fear. I'll prod you some more about Jackie O. By the time we're done, we'll know exactly what you were up to in that room that night. You're going to tell me. That's so cool. I wish somebody would let me visit
you would
them.
have only loved to have been on that list.
Oh, to get into Jackie O's apartment?
That would have made your whole life, wouldn't
That would have been it. And I would have told every detail. Every detail. I would have denied her privacy in her last moments. That's what a skunk I am.
You would have waited.
That's the skunk I am. Do you understand?
But now we
That's the
know
difference
all.
between us.
Are we on
And
a
you
break
love me
now?
for it.
Are we on a break?
Yeah, we're on a break. Now tell me the truth.
We are.
Yeah, we're on a break. Tell me something. Yeah.
Tactics.
You're a smart woman. All right, let's take a break. Carly Simon is with us.
What's that toilet paper doing there?
That's in case you have to make a bowel movement. I will be ready. All my guests are accommodated here. If you have something, you want something to drink or something to eat. So many shows I go on, they don't offer the guests toilet paper. No, if you have to move your bowels, you feel
That
free.
would have been something that Roseanne would have definitely had a retort for if you
Yes.
said to her,
This you sit back and relax.
"What's your 8-ball?"
It's the magic 8-ball. Little toys.
That's how he makes all his decisions.
Will Carly make love to me? Listen.
My answer is maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. All right, let's take a break and we'll be back right after these words.
On the street yesterday and said, "Oh, you know what my favorite song of yours is?" And I said, "What?" She said, "You've Got a Friend."
And that's not your song.
No, it's Carole King.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that maybe you would know that one to sing.
We
I didn't know if you
didn't
wanted to
think
be
it was your
mutilating
song.
one
I
of your
do.
songs.
I
Now,
do.
wait a second.
No.
Now, I'm going to give you Echo. Do you want that?
Yeah.
You like that? Okay.
Love it.
You're a kooky broad, Carly. I got to tell you. You scare me. Maybe I wouldn't want to sleep with you.
Who has glasses?
You need glasses here.
I need them.
Do you really? Oh, so you can't even read that. Well, where are your glasses?
Try.
All right.
Didn't bring them because I didn't know I'd be reading.
All right, see if you can do a little of this. Go ahead, try it. It's a song about me and what a hero I am.